Hello, this is your Zodiac Oracle speaking. There are no coincidences. You are here because life wants to show you a sign. Open your heart and receive the guidance that arrives for you today. Gemini. You did not arrive at these words by coincidence. It was not a simple click, nor a distraction on your path. Invisible forces, ancient as the stars, wove threads of light and shadow so that today, in this very moment, you would receive what your spirit needs. There are messages whispered in dreams, there are signs ignited in the sky, and there are voices that travel across time. This is one of those voices. You were brought here, summoned by something greater, to hear what the universe had already inscribed on your skin, in your soul, in your destiny. Listen. Gemini. This is not a common reading. This is a decree of the cosmos, a whisper of the ancestral wind repeating your name. Everything you will see here is not coincidence. It is destiny. The universe chose this moment, this hour, this precise second to speak to you. Do you feel that vibration in your chest? That is not anxiety. It is your spirit recognizing the truth approaching you. The tarot opens its arcana before me, and the stars reveal their hidden symbols. The first card revealed is the moon, but not a gentle moon, rather one heavy with enigmas and veils of darkness. It warns of illusions, of deceit, of enemies who smile to your face but plunge a dagger in the shadows. Not all who walk beside you desire your light, Gemini. There are false voices around you, envious eyes that long for what you build. But do not fear, for what is revealed now is so that you may awaken, so that you may see with eyes that pierce disguises. Divine justice never arrives late. And though darkness may try to make you believe that chains are eternal, the heavens prepare their balance. Your enemies will fall under the weight of their own poison. The hidden will manifest. And what seemed invincible will collapse like a tower of sand in the wind. But before revelation, you need warning. You need strength. You need to hear what no one had told you. The trials you face are not punishments, they are keys. Keys that open doors others will never be able to touch. Do you feel it, Gemini? Do you feel how this message pierces your doubts? Repeat this with me as a decree of power. I break the chains that do not belong to me. I claim my sacred freedom. I am light in the midst of shadow. These words are not mere phrases, they are codes. And as you pronounce them, you align yourself with the force of the stars. Write them, repeat them, keep them in your mind as a shield. Now listen carefully. Destiny places mirrors before you. Some will show you the truth of your essence. Others will be distorted reflections meant to confuse you. The warning is clear. Not every piece of advice is wise. Not every companion is sincere. Distance yourself from those who only feed your fears, from those who drain your energy, from those who wear the mask of friendship while feeding the serpent of resentment. The tarot now shows the devil. But do not look upon it with fear. See it as a symbol of those invisible chains you still drag. Habits you know do not build you, thoughts that make you small, attachments that tie you to what should have already died. The enemy is not always outside. Gemini. Sometimes it is your own inner voice sabotaging you, telling you that you are not enough, feeding the doubt. That is why this message arrives now, to ignite in you the sacred rebellion. For you were not made to live chained. You were made to fly. You were made to transform duality into power. You were made to be a bridge between darkness and clarity. Do not ignore these warnings. Life will place trials before you, and within them faces will be revealed you did not expect. Someone close may be hiding truths. You may discover words spoken behind your back. Money or work may be at risk due to intrigues that are not yours to carry. But remain calm. What is yours is yours. No one can steal what the universe has decreed for you. And here I repeat, so that you may feel it as a sword cutting through all falsehood. I break the chains that do not belong to me. I claim my sacred freedom. I am light in the midst of shadow. This is your shield. This is your key. This is your decree. It is time to awaken. Do you think this reading came to you by chance? No. Gemini. It came because the stars know you are at a breaking point. And if you are reading these words, it is because you are ready to hear what others are not yet prepared to accept. Now, here is a phrase you must write in the comments, as a decree and as the beginning of your transformation. I accept the light and renounce the shadow that binds me. Write these words and you will see how your path begins to change. And listen, as a way of honoring the universe that has brought this message to you, give a gesture of gratitude. Gift a like to this video, not as an empty act, but as a commitment to yourself. In doing so, you tell destiny, I am ready to open, to receive, to transform my life into abundance. Do it, and you will open an invisible portal that multiplies the signs arriving to you. For when you take one step toward the universe takes 1,000 steps toward you. Remember, justice is coming. The veils will fall, and your name will resonate in victory. You are not alone, Gemini. You never were. The ancestral energy accompanies you, and this is only the beginning of revelation. I break the chains that do not belong to me. I claim my sacred freedom. I am light in the midst of shadow. Keep it, repeat it, feel it. For in the next part, the cards will open further and reveal the true face of the justice that protects you. The voice of the universe does not make mistakes. If in the first revelation warnings arose, now the arcana speak of balance. Justice opens before you, with her shining sword and sacred scales. This is no ordinary symbol, Gemini. It is the reminder that everything done in secret will be exposed to the light, that every word sown will return multiplied, that every betrayal carries its own condemnation inscribed within it. Did you believe evil could advance unchecked? Did you think pain would be eternal? No, child of the celestial twins. Destiny has memory. Heaven keeps record. And though at times it seems injustice reigns, in truth it is only the prelude to an inevitable correction. The hidden enemies who in the first reading were only hinted at now appear more clearly. There is someone who plays with a double face, who smiles while hiding secrets, who pretends to be an ally while being a companion of the shadow. It is no coincidence that you are reading this now. The universe wants you to open your eyes, to learn to discern, to listen more to the vibration of souls than to the words of mouths. Remember, eyes can deceive, smiles can be masks, but energy never lies. The tarot now shows judgment. And this card is powerful. It speaks of revelations that can no longer be avoided. It speaks of a massive awakening, of a truth that strikes and liberates. Yes, Gemini, prepare yourself, because what has been hidden will come into the light. There will be uncomfortable conversations, secrets revealed, and perhaps truths that hurt. But do not fear, for behind pain lies freedom. Picture rusty chains breaking apart. Picture closed doors flinging open. That is what is coming for you. Divine justice does not ask permission. It simply arrives. And here's where you must remember your decree, for these words are the keys that will keep you firm while truth is revealed. I break the chains that do not belong to me. I claim my sacred freedom. I am light in the midst of shadow. Repeat it as you read. Repeat it as you breathe. Make it your shield. But also understand this. Divine justice will not only fall upon others, it will also touch your life in the form of adjustment. What does not belong will fall. What does not serve will be torn away. What does not add will dissolve. You may lose something you thought was important. A person may leave, a plan may change, a door may close. And though it hurts in the moment, in reality it is heaven clearing your path for what truly belongs to you. Do you not see? When a dead branch falls, the tree breathes. When an unnecessary weight is dropped, the body moves forward lighter. That is the work of divine justice. Removing what holds you back so you can walk into your true victory. The universe knows your heart is noble, but it also knows you have carried more than you should. You have been patient when others abused your silence. You have given without measure while others only received. You have waited, trusted, and at times cried in secret. But listen, not one tear was ignored. Every cry was heard. And now the scales tilt. See how the cards shine with energy, as if speaking directly to your soul. The sun appears after judgment. What does this mean? It means that after the storm comes clarity. That after the veils fall, light illuminates every corner. That you, Gemini, are destined to rise stronger, wiser, and freer than you ever imagined. But pay attention. Do not confuse justice with revenge. The universe does not ask you to chase those who harmed you. It does not ask you to descend into their darkness. It asks you to trust, to release, to let go. For while you heal, justice acts. You do not need to soil your hands. The cosmos is already at work. And as all this happens, as justice courses through your story, I want you to carve this phrase deep into your being. I accept the light and renounce the shadow that binds me. Write it in the comments as a decree. Write it as a commitment. Write it as a key that opens doors. And listen, if these words have reached you, it is not by chance. The universe speaks in symbols, and today it has used this message as its channel. If you feel in your heart that this resonates, honor that call. Give the universe a gesture of gratitude. Press like on this video as a sign that you are ready to receive more messages, that you open your life to new signs, that you decide to commit to your own awakening. For each time you respond to destiny's voice, more messages arrive, more doors open, more miracles activate. Do it not for me, do it for you. Do it as a pact with your own awakening. Because what is coming, Gemini, is grand. Justice will bring order, reveal truths, and clear your path. And after that, victory. The stars whisper that the coming days may bring strange signs. More vivid dreams, stronger intuitions, coincidences that do not feel like coincidences. Do not ignore these signs. They are the whispers of justice moving in your life. Breathe deeply and remember. Heaven never errs. If you are here, it is because this message was yours. I break the chains that do not belong to me. I claim my sacred freedom. I am light in the midst of shadow. Keep this as a prayer of power, because in the next part not only will justice reveal itself, but also the promise of victory and abundance waiting for you after this purification. Gemini, listen closely, for what comes is not small nor fragile. What comes is vast, luminous, and sacred. The tarot opens before me and reveals the Chariot. This card does not appear by chance. It is the symbol of conquest, of movement, of victory that cannot be stopped. Just as a river breaks through the stones that try to contain it, so your destiny breaks the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. The universe wants you to know, everything that seemed delayed, everything that seemed stagnant, begins to move now. Stagnation ends. And though tests may still arise, your victory is already decreed. For heaven repeats, you were not created to lose, but to triumph. The chains break, justice falls upon shadow, and then you advance. But this victory is not only material. It is the victory of the soul, the victory of the heart, the victory of your essence finally expanding. Love, Gemini, love. The tarot shows the lovers your ruling card, the card that vibrates with your sign, the card that reminds you two forces live within you. Reason and feeling, mind and soul. This card announces reconciliation, announces unions, announces the arrival of true love or the healing of a bond that once seemed broken. If you are single, the universe prepares encounters that will not be accidental. It will not be just any glance. It will not be an empty greeting. It will be someone who arrives with an energy familiar, as if your soul remembered them from another lifetime. It will not be a fleeting love. It will be a mirror showing you what you truly deserve. If you already have a partner, this is a time of healing. Everything that seemed heavy lightens. Misunderstandings find clarity. And if both are willing, what seemed fractured will become a new beginning. For justice does not only arrive to cleanse enemies, it also comes to restore what is worth keeping. Love will be shown to you as a divine gift. But remember, do not accept crumbs. Do not allow chains disguised as affection. The love that comes now will be abundant, will be free, will be true. And if it is not, the universe itself will remove it from your path. And speaking of abundance, the world appears among the cards. Do you understand, Gemini? This is the card of cycles completed, of goals reached, of fulfillment. The universe prepares you not only for love but also for prosperity. Money begins to move. What seemed blocked in your work or projects begins to flow again. New ideas arrive, contacts appear, doors that seemed closed open like portals of light. And here you must repeat the decree, with faith and strength, for these words are the keys to that abundance. I break the chains that do not belong to me. I claim my sacred freedom. I am light in the midst of shadow. Say it, record it, feel it. Now listen, because there is a clear instruction. You must open yourself to change. Abundance does not always come in the form you imagine. You may have to close one professional door so that a greater one may open. You may have to take a risk, to begin anew, to say yes to something unexpected. Do not fear, for victory is already written. The tarot reveals the star. And this card is one of hope, of rebirth, of spiritual guidance. It means you will not walk blindly, that the universe will place lights on your path, that everything coming is guided by something greater. Abundance will not only be of money. It will be abundance of peace, of energy, of creativity, of love. But the universe also asks something of you. It asks for faith. It asks for trust. It asks that you declare with your voice what you desire. For words create. Words open paths. Words are decrees. Thus, write in the comments this short and powerful phrase. I accept victory and open my hands to abundance. Do it as a pact. Do it as a commitment. Do it as a key that opens invisible portals. And as you do this, listen. As a sign of gratitude, as a sign that you are aligned with these forces, offer a simple but powerful gesture. Give a like to this video as if it were your offering to the universe. Do not see it as an empty click. See it as a seal, as a decree, as a signature of contract with your own destiny. For when you acknowledge a sacred message and honor it, the universe responds by sending more signs, more miracles, more answers. Do it with faith, Gemini. Do it as one who plants a seed in the earth and knows the harvest will come. And never forget, the victory coming is not small. The love approaching is not false. The abundance opening is not fleeting. Everything the universe brings now has root, has strength, has eternity. Look ahead with confidence. For heaven has already decided. Your story does not end in defeat. Your story advances toward glory. And as a final reminder in this third part, carve it once more into your heart. I break the chains that do not belong to me. I claim my sacred freedom. I am light in the midst of shadow. Gemini, until now you have walked between shadows and lights, listened to warnings, and received promises. But the universe also speaks in details, in concrete symbols, in vibrations manifested through colors, numbers, and palpable energies. Listen well, for nothing you will read here is coincidence. The tarot opens with the Emperor, and this card announces order in the earthly. It represents stability, firm foundations, the power to build with discipline. This means your destiny will not only be filled with spiritual revelations but also with tangible manifestations. Everything you have dreamed of, everything you have waited for, begins to take root. Your ruling card, the Lovers, has already appeared before, and now it returns in your astral reading. The universe confirms that love will be a key in your next cycle. If you are single, prepare yourself for unexpected encounters that will not be by chance. It may be a person reappearing from your past, not to bind you, but to show you that you are no longer the same. Or it may be a new soul, a spark arriving to ignite the flame you thought was extinguished. The message is clear. The love coming will not enslave you, it will free you. Seek someone who does not try to clip your wings but flies alongside you. If you are already in a relationship, this time marks reconciliation, pending conversations, healing of wounds. Divine justice also touches your emotional bonds. Anything that is not genuine will fall away. Anything with true roots will strengthen. But listen to this warning. Do not accept chains disguised as love. The universe wants you to remember you were not born to beg for affection. Real love is abundance, not scarcity. As a decree of power in love, repeat with me. I deserve a love that is free, luminous, and true. The Tarot reveals the King of Pentacles. This is a card of abundance, of material success, of money flowing after effort. Gemini, your financial energy is improving, but it demands something from you: strategy. The card announces that money will arrive, but you must know how to manage it. The universe asks you to release the fear of investing in what truly nourishes your life, and not waste it on things that only fill temporary voids. Projects that seemed stalled will begin to move. New job opportunities will appear. Even unexpected offers. Some of you may start businesses, partnerships, or independent ventures that will prove prosperous. Money will arrive as a flow, but do not forget that true wealth is not in hoarding, but in allowing it to circulate. Engrave in yourself. Money flows to me with abundance and wisdom. Here appears the Three of Wands, symbol of expansion, of new lands, of horizons opening. Gemini, your work is at a turning point. It will not be the same as before, and though at first you may feel uncertainty, destiny is moving you toward something greater. There may be a role change, a new proposal, a promotion, or even the opportunity to step onto an entirely different path. Do not fear. What comes demands courage, but it also brings expansion. Some Geminis will feel the urge to leave behind what no longer vibrates with their essence to leap into the unknown. Do not fight this calling. The universe is moving you toward where you are truly meant to flourish. As a decree for work, say, my career path opens toward prosperity and expansion. Color of power. The color vibrating with you in this cycle is deep blue. Not the light blue that calms, but the intense blue that recalls the mystery of the ocean and the vastness of the night sky. This color connects you to intuition, truth, and mental clarity. Wear it, use it in objects, surround yourself with its vibration. Deep blue will help you discern between truth and falsehood, remain calm in chaos, and connect with your prophetic intuition. Lucky numbers. The universe speaks in symbols, and your sacred numbers are 3, 7, 11, and 21. The 3 represents creativity, expansion, the seed that multiplies. The 7 is the number of revelations, of intuition, of deep spirituality. The 11 opens portals of power, a master number announcing decisive moments. The 21 is the closure of cycles and complete victory. When you see these numbers in your daily life, do not ignore them. They are signs the universe is speaking to you. Spiritual energy. Your spiritual energy ignites strongly in this time. The tarot reveals the High Priestess, the guardian of mysteries, the one who sees beyond the veils. This means your intuition sharpens, your dreams bring messages, coincidences will be signs. Do not ignore them. Write them down, observe them, trust them. Spiritual energy also calls for connection with the sacred. Dedicate a few minutes daily to gratitude, to silent breathing, to raising decrees of faith. Remember, your word is magic, your mind is creative, your spirit is a bridge between the human and the divine. And as a reminder along this path, repeat, I break the chains that do not belong to me. I claim my sacred freedom. I am light in the midst of shadow. This is your mantra of protection. Now, write in the comments as a mystical seal. I accept the love, abundance, and light the universe gives me. And as a way to thank the universe for this message, give a like to this video. Do it not only as an outward gesture, but as a commitment to yourself. Every conscious action opens more portals. Every act of gratitude multiplies blessings. Do it, and colors, numbers, energies, and paths will align to guide you toward what belongs to you by divine right. Gemini, after walking through these words, after opening the arcana, after listening to the voices of the stars, you must understand something. Nothing you have seen here was coincidence. You were destined to hear this precisely at this moment. Not before, not later. The universe chose this hour to speak to you because your spirit was ready. You have received warnings. You have seen how hidden enemies are revealed. You have felt the weight of divine justice arriving. Inevitable. You have heard the promises of victory, of true love, of abundance in your paths. You have received colors, numbers, symbols, and decrees. All of this is not decoration. It is a map. The map the universe has placed in your hands so you do not walk blind. And now, as I close this reading, I want you to feel it with your whole heart. Destiny has already moved in your favor. The scales have already tipped. The chains have already begun to break. The portals are already open. Ask yourself, why did you feel this message was meant for you? Why, among so many voices, did you arrive exactly here? Because the universe does not make mistakes. Because the stars never fail. Because your soul asked for it. Gemini, always remember, you are not alone. Light walks with you. Shadows may surround you, but they will never extinguish your fire. What is yours is already written. What you deserve is already on its way. And as the final seal, repeat with me one last time this sacred decree. I break the chains that do not belong to me. I claim my sacred freedom. I am light in the midst of shadow. Make it yours. Return it to the universe as an echo of power. Write it, repeat it, keep it as sword and shield. And now, write in the comments this final seal. I declare victory, love, and abundance in my life. Do it as a pact, do it as a commitment, do it as the key that opens your next cycle. And listen, as gratitude for receiving this message, honor the universe with a small but powerful gesture. Give a like to this video as one would light a candle on an altar. It is not just a click, it is a symbol. It is your way of saying, I am ready, I am open, I am aligned. With that act, you seal your commitment to receive more messages, more signs, more miracles. Do it for yourself, Gemini. Do it as a seed that tomorrow will bear fruit. And now, I say goodbye with these words. May light embrace you. May justice walk beside you. May victory be yours. May love surround you. May abundance overflow within you. Never forget, you are not here by chance. You are here because heaven decided it. Until soon, Gemini.